And now, News 4's Weather Extra with Chief Meteorologist David Paul.
Welcome into Weather Extra on this Tuesday, across the Wiregrass. That's a look outside in Geneva from earlier today. The snow was coming down. It was coming good in Geneva. It was coming good all across the Wiregrass. A lot of snow fell everywhere. Meteorologist Ryan Duggar along my side. We did a walk and talk. It's on my Facebook page. You can check it out. We were talking about the snow in downtown, covered a lot of information. So if you want to go above and beyond what we cover in Weather Extra, go to Chief Meteorologist David Paul Facebook and you can find it. Whew, what a day.
Yeah, lots to track and really lots to see. Finally, after some live coverage, of course, that was important. We loved being able to tell everyone when that snow was coming in. But when we did that walk and talk, we saw some really incredible sights throughout downtown.
Absolutely. Yeah. The peacefulness of the evening hours, incredible. And earlier today, when the snow was falling especially, it's just so silent. The world just seems different in events like this. Let's go to the radar, show you what is happening at this hour. That snow, as you can tell, is pulling away from many areas, but still snowing in Mariana, southward to Blountstown, over towards Bainbridge. Still snowing at the coast in, say, Panama City Beach over to Laguna Beach. It is incredible what is happening and what has happened today. Good snowfall all across the deep south. It is now moving on through parts of Georgia into the Carolinas. The coastal areas of South and North Carolina seeing a lot of snow this evening. That is so impressive. And you've got family in Savannah. Are they seeing snow?
That's right. Well, I believe they are now. A couple hours earlier, they were still seeing more of that sleet mixture. They were in the middle, little bit of more of those warmer temperatures. Yeah. So that allowed for that snow to melt and then freeze back. But they should hopefully be seeing snow soon.
Yeah, some of that snow spreading all the way through Georgia to the coast as we go through the overnight. So this is additional snowfall, not what we've seen, but what will happen as we go through tonight and into tomorrow morning. A bullseye there of over 6 inches possible in parts of Georgia. This is the graph model, which, hey, shout out to the graph model because it has done a fantastic job. It was showing about 6-inch totals for Dothan, and for the most part, 6-inch totals did verify. These are a sampling of numbers. 7, 8-inch totals in spots, the 4-inch total there in Mariana. We will update that map tomorrow as we have more time to accumulate more data and put that into that graphic. It was, bottom line, a snowy day, a record-breaking day, and what makes this storm so unique, it wasn't just the northern half of the area or the eastern half of the area. It was the entire area.
Everyone got their fair share of snow, which is great for everyone who wanted to enjoy it.
So impressive. Now we deal with cold. Record-breaking cold is on the way. That part of the story is coming up next.
And now, News 4's Weather Extra with Chief Meteorologist David Paul.
Welcome back to Weather Extra. Let's get to these temperatures and let's talk about radiational cooling. We're seeing it now in Louisiana, in
Lafayette.
That's right. It's 14 degrees there right now, where they have about 10 inches of snow on the ground. So here's the situation. When there's bare ground, the sun is absorbed by the ground. It all changes when there's snow on the ground. This was today in the Wiregrass. I can't believe it still. The snow is covering the ground, a deep snow cover. As we lose the cloud cover, it's going to be cold. Radiational cooling. The sun's rays tomorrow kind of bounce back to space. Not much is used to heat the ground, so cool days, and then at night, exceptional radiational cooling. It adds up to some really cold readings. Tomorrow morning, the models keep trending colder, no surprise. Some areas could be 8, 9, 10 degrees tomorrow morning. Air temperatures, not wind chills, air temps. That's a big concern. As we go into Wednesday, high temperatures, middle 30s. As we go into tomorrow night, back into the teens. A lot of refreezing, whatever melting occurs. Same thing Thursday. We get some melting, but Friday morning, what happens?
Definitely goes back to the 20s, and that can follow into this weekend as well. Just a lot of cold nights in general.
Yeah, so it's just a situation that you've got to be prepared for over the coming days and the coming nights because the cold is really packing a punch. Some records are on the way. Let's go to meteorologist Zach Webster for a look.
Once that snow stops falling, our biggest focus then turns to the much colder air. In fact, dangerously cold air that could settle into the region over the next couple of nights and could set some new records for here in Dothan. A couple of them that we'll take a look at. One of them, the coldest high temperature that we've ever seen. On Wednesday, that is 44 degrees, last set back in 2002. Also 41 on Thursday. We may get decently close to that number as well. That was last set back in 2016. Some of the ones that were a little bit more certain we may wind up setting new records, those coldest overnight lows. 17 is the record low overnight Tuesday night and into early Wednesday morning. That was last set back in 1985. And also 20 degrees Wednesday night and into early Thursday morning. That was last set back in 2003.
So there's a good chance we break Wednesday's low temperature in the morning and high temperature for the day and do the same thing all over again on Thursday. How about that?
And if you look at the snow that has just accumulated, I mean, with us having record-breaking snowfall amounts throughout our area, it's very easy to see that we're just going to continue to break records in the coming days.
That's how it happens. If you look at the history books and you look at the coldest readings across the South, those coldest readings occur when there is snow on the ground. We've covered that a lot in Weather Extra, what was happening up north and how it doesn't modify the air as it comes south. Now it's right here, literally in our backyards. So the potential for some single-digit lows is there tonight and tomorrow night. Let's hope it's only teens and not single digits, but prepare for single digits in spots. What a day, Ryan.
Right.
Good work. We'll have more coming up. Talk about some warmer air tomorrow on Weather Extra. Be safe. Good night.